Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We have the Fool has come out for you, Aquarius, Air, Uranus, Scorpio, and we are in Scorpio. Well, this reading is for Scorpio season. It is for the fortnight of November the 1st through to the 15th. So yeah, deep into Scorpio season, and this with the Fool, this is the start of a new journey for you. This is the number 0 in the major arcana in terms of the tarot deck. So it really is the beginning of something new, which feels really exciting. It feels fresh. It feels liberating. It is where it's an energy of wanting to step into something new, not necessarily knowing where that's going, but traveling light, traveling without any expectations, traveling without any baggage. So it's a very nice energy to be stepping into with the Fool, and it can be new, a whole heap of new experiences coming in. So it's a lovely, lovely energy. So Gemini, this reading is for Gemini Sun, Moon and Rising. And I always say, if you know all 3 of your signs, to check all 3 readings because it gives you a bigger picture of what's going on, a fuller picture of what's going on for you. Also, Gemini, this is a general reading, so just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there is an extended reading. I'll talk about that a little bit later in the reading. We'll see what comes out. And please like, subscribe, share with a friend, or leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you are appreciating and help support the channel. So let's see what else is coming out for you, Gemini. The Fool is just sitting there all on his own at this moment. So we'll pull some more cards and see what's coming in. It also might be something that you need to do for yourself. You know, it might be something you need to do on your own. We have Wand, King, Leo, Crown. Wow. Okay. So this could be someone else come in. Having said that, we also have Pentacle 6, Mercury, Taurus. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like, you know, with the Pentacle 6, Mercury, Taurus, this is where something is rebalancing on a resource level. This is what this new beginning could be promising, could be involved with. It could be balancing out of money. It could be balancing out of energies of the giving and receiving around workplace or home. It can be to doing with career. So it's actually a really lovely energy to come through with this. And with the Wand, King, the Leo, Crown, this is very much an energy of wanting to shine again. It's having your bigger picture vision of what it is that you're wanting to do and bringing in and taking action and making something successful. So it does feel like there's a lot of success and money on the cards. And we had another Leo energy coming out with the 6 of Wands. So there's success here. And the 6 of Wands really is a sense that this is something that really aligns with who you are and what you want, and you really are starting to shine and being recognized for something. So I feel like this is part of this new cycle, this new energy that is coming in. So it may be that you're starting to be recognized. Crossed by the Empress. Wow. Okay. Gosh, you've got some big energies coming in, Gemini. Let's see what else is coming in. The Devil in your conscious mind. So this is something that you're probably wanting to step away from, that devil energy. Let's see what else. At the base, you've got the Chariot. Okay, fantastic. I feel like this is really, you're really pushing for something here. The 8 of Pentacles. So it does feel a lot to do with recognition at work. The 10 of Wands, letting go of a burden. You're coming in as the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like you've put in a lot of hard work now, and it's like you're wanting to reap the benefits and really reap some rewards that's coming in here. There's a real sense of independence as well. That's why I'm kind of getting maybe starting out or stepping out on your own. The 5 of Pentacles, or just, you know, claiming your own energy and stepping into that. The Temperance energy coming in for hopes and fears. And as the outcome, we have the Judgment card. Beautiful. And I'm going to pull one more to go with that. The High Priestess. Wow. So you've got some big energies. We've got the 7 of Cups, which is actually a lot of choices around. You know, there is a lot happening here. I would say with the 7 of Cups here, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of choice. But with this new energy, it's really, I get it's what you want it to be. It kind of says with the 7 of Cups, that sometimes you could be having this ideal vision of what that is, and that might need to be pared down a little bit, or who this person is, because it could be this Leo-ish kind of energy of somebody else coming in. This is someone that's very confident, that's someone that's very expressive, someone that could be very creative. This is somebody that is happy, confident in the way they speak and communicate and deliver their message. So it's kind of like a bit of a creative director kind of energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be that, but it's someone that has a vision and is willing to stick to it and really speak out what that is. And so if this is someone coming in that's a new energy coming in, or even a new role for some of you, I feel like this is what's wanting to be developed within you. And you may already have a lot of this, but more in a different, maybe a new arena or a new it just feels like something's been out of balance, and that Pentacle 6 is bringing it back into balance. So that actually feels really nice. So we have the 6 of Wands crossed by the Empress. This is where I feel like you could be wanting more. And it might just seem that the more is out of reach. And that's where we've kind of got the 7 of Cups, is that maybe you've got this vision of what it is, and it's this wonderful, like, fantasy even, but it's questioning whether that's illusionary. It doesn't mean it can't be achieved, but it's like looking at things that can actually be realistic, and not in a way that you can't receive this recognition and this success and this victory coming in with the 6 of Wands, but really bringing it into a reality. And sometimes that is, that what I'm being given is that is actually even more fulfilling, that energy of going, well, this actually could be real. So yeah, interesting. We have the Devil in your conscious mind. So I feel like part of this new energy that's coming through, the new start with the Fool, is wanting to get away from this Devil energy, which could have been representing some kind of poor choice, or staying in an energy for too long, feeling really stuck. It can be related to debt as well. If we've got the Pentacle 6, we're bringing something back in. If you've been giving too much to something, be open to receive now again. So something kind of went a little bit too far out of balance the wrong way with this Devil energy. And this is where you're kind of feeling like you want to rebalance that. Because we do have the Pentacle energy coming in, I do feel like it could be to do with anything to do with health, money, work. But this can also be, like I said, it can also be relationships. So I do feel like this is why it's so good, is that it can also be with this cross here that it might feel like it's something too big and too hard to be able to step into. But I'm feeling that you are going to release that burden that's coming in with that 10 of Wands, whether this is your thinking it's something too big, or whether it has been something really heavy that's been around. Like I said, the Fool travels light. And so this heaviness here with the Devil and the 10 of Wands is being released and let go of, which is actually really nice. And that's where we're getting with the Chariot, this energy deep down, this Chariot energy. It's real Cancerian energy, but it's got this real emotional pull and drive to success, to successfully overcome this Devil energy that's here and step into this King of Wands energy, which is really being able to feel more in control and inspired, and this is what I want to be doing, and really passionate about something, getting excited about something, but taking action because maybe there hasn't been enough money or confidence or whatever it is that you haven't been able to step into that. The Devil energy can represent some addictions or just indulgences for whatever reason, because but I do feel like something's kind of stressed you and you've kind of gone down the wrong path slightly. And this is a realignment coming in, and we're seeing this with I feel like so clearly this is what you're needing because, and I feel like you've given too much to somebody or an energy. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And because the Temperance card realigns you, and that's in your hopes and fears. So I feel like you're wanting to be rebalanced. You've got the 2 cards of balance coming in. And interesting, the Chariot energy, we see the black and white Sphinx there, the 2 opposing energies, wanting to bring them together into a single focus. So this is the card of overcoming conflicts, overcoming things and bringing it into a successful new direction that we're seeing here with the Fool. So, and it's a very it's a card of success and victory, the Chariot card. It can move quite quickly. It's just this sense that I feel like at this moment you're getting this real strong emotional pull towards something and getting the determination and drive to do that, to overcome this devil energy that's here. And there's a lot of support here from the universe bringing it in. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like that's where I feel like this balance is coming in. You've been working hard at something. The Eight of Pentacles, this can also represent your work or career in some ways. So it doesn't have to necessarily be that, but with all these, and it can be related to money as well, but it just is something that you've really put in a lot of work with. And so I feel like this is where you're getting over that sense of getting over something that you felt really stuck with. And so this is why in the near future we've got this 10 of Wands, which is lovely. This is releasing the baggage. This is releasing whatever, however this had become burden. I feel like it's become a real burden inside your mind. But also that, this is, you've said yes to something or worked too hard. This can be overworking something. Yes, you've been working to get somewhere, and now it's time to release the burden, the idea in your mind that this is, you have to work hard, because I feel like you've got to a place now where you can release that and step into the new. So start something new. So this is where you finally can let it all go and breathe a sigh of release and go, I did it, I worked really hard to get there, and now I can let it all go, which is really nice, which is why you're coming in as the Nine of Pentacles, which is this lovely energy of independence. It could be that you're thinking about freedom of some sort, financial independence or freedom. And part of the reason why this is now seeming more possible, or this is something that you are either stepping into or thinking about with this Nine of Pentacles, is because of all this hard work that you've done here. You've moved from the 8 to the 9, but you had to get over that hump of the devil to get there in the first place. So that's why, there's a lot of pentacles happening. And we're seeing, like here, the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles, you're working really hard on overcoming this 5 of Pentacles. And this is where the 5 of Pentacles can represent not being paid enough or not getting enough. It can be an area where it can be victim consciousness for some of you, but it can also be where you didn't feel valued within a situation. You've given too much and you're wanting to overcome something that is to do with your self-worth and your value, how much you're charging or how much you're getting back from a situation or people. It can be leaving an old form of income. It can be leaving an old relationship that no longer holds any value to you, because now you've worked on this and you've got more coming in. So you're moving away from this 5 of Pentacles energy, and you've worked really hard at that, which is actually really good. So the 5 of Pentacles with the devil can be, amassing some debt or not being, like I said, not having enough money. But it can also be related to health, where you haven't been looking after yourself, where you haven't valued a part of yourself or your health. Or it can be to do with speaking up, where you've allowed somebody to you haven't allowed your opinion to be valued, or the skills that you're offering haven't felt valued. So it can be so intrinsically connected to so many things. The good thing is that you've worked to get away from that and releasing that burden. And that's where this new energy just is going to feel so good, so liberating, so free, so light. And so that's where you're getting inspired again and getting excited, which is really nice. So we've talked about hopes and fears. This is where a new path opens up, and we're seeing the new with the Fool. It's something more aligned to who you are. We can see the crown here. And this is actually, interestingly, a Sagittarius energy, which is your opposite sign. And when the two opposite signs, opposite energies align, it's aligning to something that is both good for your higher truth as well as for your mind, for your human experience. And so things start to flow, things rebalance on a deeper energetic level, and it brings this lovely sense of calm with this Temperance energy. And when you align with your opposite energy, your opposite sign, it brings in more harmony and alignment. So that's what we're seeing with the Temperance energy. It can be aligning with new longer term goals that are coming in, that are feeling that are right for you. So that's actually a really beautiful energy to come through for you, Gemini. I just feel like overall there's this lovely balance coming in, which is actually really nice. And here we have as an outcome Judgment and the High Priestess. This is where you're going to feel a really big shift and change, and stepping into that full energy of stepping into something new is going to feel really good. But the Judgment card does require you to clear some stuff out. There's a sense of a karmic fate happening here. There's a sense of a bit of karma and a fated knew that this was meant to happen. The High Priestess can bring synchronicities to you, can bring things and show you that how things can be cleared and how things can end. The Judgment card does represent a double ending here. You know, it's the 2 10s, but it does also, with that and with the ending, it is about going back to things from the past or things from the past that you thought were dead and buried, coming up to be revised and to be finally let go of. So there's this lovely sense of clearing stuff out. So it may be that you're just feeling the need to, you know, clear your desk or clean or clear out old things, debris around your home, and just do a kind of a spring clean kind of energy. But it has a deeper energy to it here because it feels like more of a karmic cleanse here with this Judgment energy. So with that comes the rebirth. Like we said, stepping into this new, resetting something and it's almost like a second chance coming through here. So with the High Priestess right next to it, it's like this is destined to be. This was where you were supposed to be. So it's like, don't feel bad if you went down this path, if you got stuck or for whatever reason, because this was, you kind of was always, it's like those interesting like sliding doors, like there's so many different possibilities, but sometimes there's certain points that were always going to happen is kind of what I'm getting. And it's like where you land was always going to happen. You're going to land in this new place, this new spot. Yes, you could have gone down a gazillion other paths but you would always, in somewhere along your soul life, were always destined to be here. So that's kind of, and this is where it feels good. It feels like, I know I'm meant to be doing this. I know I'm meant to be here. There's this real deep knowing, intuitive sense of knowing that comes with this High Priestess. And this is where your intuition's giving you really, really clear messages about what you need to let go of, what needs to be cleared out. And so really, really listen to that, because that's a really potent energy, a potent time. And this process is going to be really, really important. And the High Priestess brings a little bit of luck, a bit of magic dust over things, brings some synchronicities. Like I said, it may be that you just say you're moving house. This is all about stepping into a new place, because it's about resources, about your living resources changing and rebalancing, however that presents. So that could be home, health, money. We've talked at career, but whatever this is, it might be like one of those things. What I'm being shown is, just say you were planning on moving home and you had the removalist booked, and suddenly last minute it fell through for whatever reason. And this is where the High Priestess brings in the new removalist and shows you, for whatever reason, you get this new removalist, and there's a reason for that. And maybe there's something about this. And that's where I feel like, yes, you're going to be kind of, however that plays out, it's going to be like the right person or the right direction is going to be brought to you. So with the Judgment energy, I'm kind of, for whatever reason, I'm getting that you might get some dead ends. You might get some things, some plans falling through simply because they're not right. And there's either whatever reason, whether it's you're supposed to meet this person, get a message, or it's going to be easier or cost less. There's a whole heap of reasons why the universe, and they feel like they're benefic, like good reasons to come in. So be open to that. I'm not saying that's going to happen for all of you, but definitely this is a clearing out, and there's a little bit of lady luck and synchronicities being brought in around this. So at the base, we do have the 7 of Cups, which means, yes, stepping into the new. There are a lot of new options, choices, things to sift and sort through, which is going to feel exciting. I do feel like with this Judgment energy, it is, like I said, there is the energy of being discerning and throwing some of these options out. And this is where the High Priestess energy is coming through as well. So whilst this is a flurry of new activity and new coming in, it really, I feel like you're going to be busy, Gemini, because you've got a lot of old clearing out and a lot of new coming in, and it's all kind of happening all at once. So, but it does feel good. It's going to feel good. So, yeah, it's like I get, like a lot of you clearing out old clothes or old identities or just dusting or clearing your desk. But yes, this new energy is very successful, and it's something that you're going to really love and want. I feel like, yes, it feels really good, like a really positive new direction. It says, I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. Okay, so here we have it. And this is where, interesting, a lot of this is about money, I do feel like, this reading. And this is where you're opening up and expanding to new ways. It says, I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. This is where the High Priestess is coming through, so be open to that. I'm an unlimited being accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. So, wow, expect the unexpected opportunities to come through with this as well. So it feels exciting, Gemini. Okay, let's pull a charm and see what's coming through. We've got two I can feel. What do we have? We have the grapes. The grapes. And that actually reminds me of the Empress. So I'm going to put it over here, actually. Represents abundance, even indulgence. Actually, the grapes can represent as well. But it does represent luxury and having enough to indulge in something rather than indulging and not having enough and finding yourself in this other position where you're like, now I've got to either pay all that off. There's a sense of a debt that needed to be paid back. And we have the little paw print. The little paw print. So it's very cute, this animal energy, and it reminds me, it's about taking a step and making an imprint, that this next step is going to make a significant imprint into your life, this new energy. So whatever these new steps that you're taking, they could be big, they can be small. It's like, when some people have children, they put their foot in the plaster of Paris and they've got that imprint for the rest of their life. I feel like these steps you're taking are going to have some real significance. So that's kind of, and bringing you, like I said, that sense of abundance and luxury that we're not seeing with the Empress. It's feeling like, okay, I can't get there for whatever reason. It just feels like this is too big or out of your reach. But it's saying it's all possible here with this. So you're on the right path, you're on the right track. But it does require that little bit of like turning things around and overcoming some stuff and clearing stuff out. But yeah, it's all very supported and all possible. So that's wonderful, Gemini. So this is where I'm going to leave this part of the reading. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We'll see what's coming in, what the High Priestess and this judgment energy is bringing in with the Fool, like what's coming in further down the track with this new energy, with these synchronistic, unexpected and expected opportunities coming through. What is it that you're releasing? Part of this judgment energy in the Ten of Wands is releasing some burdens and some old energy. We'll see what's involved with that as well. But I really want to step into this new and see what's happening with that. So that feels exciting. That's all in the extended. We'll get some clarifiers, some other intuitive messages. The High Priestess has come in. So it does feel like there's something very significant messaging coming through for you. So there might be some more of them coming in. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships. So that's focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Gemini. The link will be in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content and helps with the growth of the channel. Thanks, Gemini.